Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Gamecocks offense will get first crack at it today. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the, he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Fresno State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Rayshawn Luke. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Martin will throw it. Under fire. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
He'll do it himself. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got a man. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. quickly out to the tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Runs through a tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Paul. Got a little grass. Smacks it with the stiff arm. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Finding an escape route. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Martin back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's McClain. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Martin will throw it. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. And send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Working that left side now. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Picked off. What a play to set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Paul. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Off the RPO, complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Hard running there. Maybe, and runs through another guy. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. He would not be denied. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives. Makes a grab and room to run. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the tight end. Martin back to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll...
Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And he'll be brought down.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup, not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Finds his big tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Paul. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB, good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Keeps looking downfield. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. They've really controlled the ball on this drive, and the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab over the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Touchdown, Bulldog! They fought
is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Wide receiver going in motion. RPO complete to open the drive. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. QB draw. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires quickly. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thomas. The defense there to make the stop, but he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On the option. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gentry. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Gain of 2 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 8. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. Finding open areas. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. And they swarm him under.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Quick strike complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Takes a hit as he fires. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Good timing on the quick out. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Back to pass on second down. Works the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
3rd and long. Defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Wants to throw it. A strike downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really...
Turning it on! Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a space. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Got to get to the line, get it settled, get the clock stopped for the potential game-tying field goal. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Touchdown, Fresno State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get